guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Why Ford's strategic shift matters and what it says about the EV race. As we all know, Ford just stunned the automotive world by scrapping its full electric F-150 Lightning pickup truck, throwing out years of EV investment and taking a $19.5 billion charge in the process as it pivots back towards hybrids and extended range vehicles. Not to worry, American taxpayers, your government will use your tax dollars to bail them out again. The company is also launching a new battery storage business to repurpose excess battery production capacity. This move underscores several key points about the current EV landscape and highlights where NIO shines. You see, demand reality hits legacy automakers hard. NIO is ahead of the curve. Ford's decision reflects sluggish consumer demand for high-priced, full-size electric pickups and ongoing profitability challenges in the EV segment, particularly for legacy automakers burdened by high overhead and product complexity. Despite bold promises, traditional OEMs have struggled to hit cost and adoption targets. NIO's strategy, however, is fundamentally different. Focused on premium, well-designed passenger EVs with strong brand appeal in China and growing global presence. Excuse me, guys. Products like the ES6, ET7, and EL7 align with customer expectations for range, performance, and technology, not oversized margin-eroding trucks. User-centric innovations, including battery swapping and connected services, materially improve real-world ownership economics. As Ford retrenches workers, NIO focuses on clarity, become increasingly valuable to consumers seeking sustainable long-term electric mobility. America slides back into the yabba-dabba-doo era of the Flintstone age. But with NIO battery storage pivot highlights Ford's EV execution issues. While NIO plays to core strengths, Ford new battery storage business is effectively a repurposing of excess capacity driven by EV sales that failed to scale fast enough to justify prior investments, according to Yahoo Finance. This is not the move of a market leader, it's a damage control response. By contrast, NIO has consistently invested in infrastructure that directly supports EV adoption, battery as a service, and the expanding NIO Power Swap Station. Scalable battery and swapping technology designed to reduce cost, downtime, and charging friction. Rather than pivoting to adjacent markets out of necessity, NIO continues to strengthen its EV ecosystem itself. The only winning business model. I've always said it here on this channel. There is also a less visible but critical structural factor at play. Battery swapping is not an open field. NIO doesn't merely operate swap stations, it owns a broad portfolio of battery swap patents covering automated mechanical interfaces, alignment and locking systems, safety protocols, software orchestration, and grid integration. These protections are based on years of real-world operation at scale, not theoretical concepts. As battery costs rise with vehicle size, automakers without swapping face a narrowing set of options. Copying the model isn't straightforward, and in many cases isn't legally or economically practical. This turns larger EVs into margin traps, forcing OEMs to absorb losses, retreat to hybrids, like Ford is doing, or scale back full electrification altogether. NIO addressed these challenges early by separating the battery from the vehicle, lowering upfront costs, improving flexibility, and keeping EV ownership viable even as vehicles grow larger and more capable. It's not the headline of Ford's pivot, but it helps explain why some companies are pulling back while others continue moving forward. Market adoption versus retreat. Ford is retreating from full electrification back toward hybrid and the yabba dabba doo era and extended range vehicles, a signal that the pure EV strategy is not working for them right now. Meanwhile, EV leaders continue to press ahead, NIO included. Despite broader market headwinds, NIO remains committed to EV first vehicle platforms, scalable battery solutions, differentiated customer experiences. The contrast is clear. Excuse me, guys. Ford is pulling back, NIO is pushing ahead. What this means for EV buyers and investors, for consumers and investors alike. Ford's retrenchment is a reminder that not all EV strategies are created equal. NIO's long-term commitment to electrification, innovative ownership, and battery models expanding global footprint stand in sharp contrast to Ford's newly cautious posture. While legacy playmakers struggle with profitability and demand for expensive electric trucks, NIO continues to execute a focused EV strategy built around consumer value and long-term viability. I've always said it, put the customer first. Bottom line, another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Bam, bam, bam. But not for NIO. Ford's massive charge cancellation of its flagship EV truck and pivot back towards hybrids underscore the structural challenges of the EV transition, especially for legacy automakers with heavy cost bases and limited flexibility. Yes, they have limited flexibility because they don't have battery swapping, they don't make their own chips, etc., etc. NIO, by contrast, continues to advances with a disciplined, differentiated model designed for scale. Ford may be adjusting, but NIO is still accelerating. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, boop, 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 don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.